Hello, everybody. Welcome. Today we're going to do a lovely flow together. I'm going to go at a nice, reasonable pace so that it's accessible for everybody with a bit more cueing and so that you can really understand how to get into these poses. So let's get started. Start with a cross-legged position. If you know you have tight hips, I want you to sit up a little bit higher with two blocks behind you or maybe a firm bolster. Bend the arms out to the side, fingertips spread wide. You want to feel the surface of the floor beneath you and the surface of the floor beneath your buttock cheeks. And as you lengthen the spine, don't lift the shoulders, but actually feel like you are lengthening the waist, softening the belly, and just drawing attention to your breath. Before we get started, bow the head down so you feel a stretch at the back of the neck. Just move the head towards the heart. Draw the hands together. As the hands meet in Namaste, it's just a mudra of connection, really. Connection with you and your body, with you and your breath, and you in this time that you're giving yourself. Take a nice breath in through the nose. A soft, steady, slow breath out through the nose. Gently tilt the head up, blink the eyes open, and let's start. Open the arms. Spread the arms all the way up towards the ceiling, reaching through the fingertips. Side bend the lateral stretch over towards the right. You'll be able to feel the left side of the waist get longer as you press the left sit bone down, reach through the fingertips. Don't let the head tilt. Actually lift the head to meet the arms so you feel and see this diagonal line. Press through the right fingers, rise up, take a breath in. Over towards the left, breath out. Try and get your fingertips to press into the floor with the palms off, so you use the muscles in the arms. Move your attention to the right side of the waist, turn your face towards the right, breathe in softly through the nose. Pause before you fall. Exhale gently before you empty, pause. And then both arms rise, inhale. Hands glide through the center, exhale. Seated twist, left hand reaches right knee, right fingertips behind you. Bend the arm so that you can open up the right shoulder, soften the belly. Take a breath in for length. As you exhale, slowly twist. You're opening up the collarbones, the chest, softening the belly so you don't arch the back and hurt it. So the ribs drop down, the belly softens, and then the rib cage can actually move, and you can feel the creases in your t-shirt. Just opening and showing you the twist. Really good for digestion and detoxification. Exhale, head to the front and release, facing the front, arms rise, inhale. And seated twist towards the left. Right hand to kneecap, left hand behind you. Use the left fingertips behind you to sit up tall first. Feel like you're sitting between the butt cheeks. Soften the belly, take a breath in. Exhale and pivot the rib cage towards the left. Nice. Well, that feels good. Release the head first, release the shoulders, arms reach, breathing in. One more side bend to the right, breathing out. Take your time, feel weight. Pull that left leg down to the floor so you don't dump weight into the right hand. Lengthen through the left arm. Inhale, both arms rise. Exhale, lateral bend towards, stretch towards the left. Good. Turn the face to the right. Lengthen up through the lines of the body. Inhale, both arms rise. Find your vertical line, hands through the heart. Exhale. Opening the chest. Widen the arms, widen the hands. I'll turn on the muscles of the arms. Send the left arm underneath the right, okay? And just make fists. Then twist towards the left. So this arm underneath is pulling onto that right shoulder. Drop the right shoulder for me so the neck has space and look towards the right. So it's pulling across the upper back. Dropping the right shoulder so the right side of the neck has space. Exhale completely. On your next breath in, look forward, face the front, let the palms touch and elbows rise. As the elbows rise, careful not to hunch the shoulders, just lift from the elbows. And then almost lean back, pulling the elbows away from the armpits and let the head rest downwards, like cat pose. Inhale and lift. Release the arms, sweep them up diagonally all the way. Place the hands together, interlace them, flip the palms and wriggle your ribs up off the pelvic girdle so you have space into the waist. Bend your arms, place your hands behind the back of the head. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Keep your hands where they are, straighten your spine and draw the lower belly in, draw the ribs in, free up the neckline. Good. Tilt towards the right. Inhale through the center and tilt towards the left. Lovely. Inhale through the center and release the arms all the way wide, interlacing them this time behind your back to open the collarbone. So really opening up front line, side line, and back line. As your arms become heavy and the fists pull down towards the mat, lift the chest. Release the hands and let the arms float all the way up. And then cactus arms, elbows in line with my shoulders, focus on the underneath line. Spreading the fingers, baby finger connects to your armpit muscle. Move your attention to that. Good. And now move right arm underneath left. Good. Making fists and use the underneath arm to pull. Turning towards the right to drop that left shoulder, belly in. Instead of moving the body, sit back into the left sit bone, stretching through the shoulder blades, the left shoulder blade this time. Inhale back to center, moving into full eagle. If your hands don't meet, then stay in this version, please. Palms together. You can see my hands don't meet perfectly. But this is good enough. The elbows will lift, free up the armpits. Almost like you're doing pelvis. So you lift up. The waist and the belly have space. There's a little arch in the back. And then pull the elbows down, rounding into the upper back and stretching the shoulder blades apart. Relax the head. Inhale, lift the head and free up the arms. Open all the way wide and release. Hands behind your back and open up the chest. Beautiful. Releasing the hands one more time. Let the arms float up. Interlace the hands. We always go to our habits. So interlace and then go the other way. Other baby finger on top. Flip the palms. Lengthen through the waistline. And place the hands behind your head. Drop the back of the shoulders. Soften the belly. This time with our side bends, we're going to lean towards the right. Lengthen. So that my elbow and my armpit almost get wide and reach. Release the arms. That's your preparation for your Trikonasana. Float the right hand down, left arm diagonally up. Perfect. Sit into that left sit bone. Both arms rise, breath in. Hands through center, breath out. Interlace palms, flip them. Stretching your fingers and your wrists, arms rise, inhale. Hands meet behind your head, open chest, exhale. Back to neutral position and move your left armpit, jut the left ribs to the left. That's it. So that both sides of the body equally long. Then release the arms, pushing away through the palms of the hands. If my fingers are up, it becomes neural. So it just lengthens through those inner lines of the arms, lengthening through the waist. Left hand lowers, right arm rises, lifting up. Inhale, both arms rise. Hands through the heart, exhale. Roll over your shins for me and step into your tabletop. Hands underneath armpits, knees underneath hips. Curl under your toes. It's a good practice because we wear shoes all the time. Really stretching into the toes and pawing the feet. one at a time onto the mat until you can try and settle from your big toe to your baby toe down. Find cow pose as you lift the chest, feel the arch in the back. Cat pose is the swing of the lower back, hollowing of the belly, and let the head hang. 3 of those. Breathe in, get the rhythm of breath and movement. Feel like you have space in the neck, so a long neck, shoulders back. Exhale and contract cat pose. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and contract. I want you to slide your right leg back so that you stretch the toes, the arch of the foot, and the heel. Feel the calf muscle. Now, keeping the leg poker stiff, lift the right leg off the floor till you feel the glute muscle nice and firm. Good. Bend your right leg. Take a breath in, come into your fingertips. So if you're high up now, you're using the strength of your hands and your arm muscles, and swing the knee towards the chest. Beautiful. And send it back. And exhale, swing the knee. Last time, and send it back. Straighten the leg, put the hands flat, lower the foot to the floor, and slide both feet to the back of the mat. Hip distance apart, squeeze the buttock cheeks. Raise the hips into your down dog. Down dog is quite an advanced pose, actually, even though we put it near the front of the sequence. I want you to be kind and allow your legs to just pedal one at a time, stretching into the toes, the arches of the feet. The knees can bend, the hips get a chance to stretch. Find your stiletto heels, bend your legs even if you don't need to, and then push your belly to the thighs, letting your head hang. So this gives space into the sideline of the body, the center of the spine, and then the neck has no pressure on it. Perfect. Keeping on your tiptoes, look forward and lower down on the kneecaps. Cow pose, breath in. Cat pose, breath out. One more time. Cow pose, breath in. Cat pose, breath out. Slide your left leg back for me. Push into the toes, the heel, the glute. Oof, that's so nice. Into the calf. Come on to the big toe. Lift the left leg. Find your balance. Look in front of you. Feel the glute turn on. Now bend the leg. Let the foot face up to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Onto the fingertips, strengthening those hands. Knee to chest, breath out. Inhale, send the leg back, slowly feeling the glute. Exhale, knee to bend. For one more time. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, contract. Beautiful. Send the leg back, straighten the leg. Good. Lower the toes to the floor, squeeze the buttock cheeks, slide the foot back, and lift up into downward facing dog. I want you to feel where the hips are lifting up and the back is a diagonal line, and the head can just relax between the ears. The ears relax just between the arms. Good. Bend your legs, walk forward to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Take your blocks if you need to. This raises the floor if you need it. If you can't reach the floor, please just bend your legs. Free up the neck. The body needs to be soft over the power of the legs. So the legs are your foundation. As you get more supple, you slowly can start straightening the legs. But really, first get your alignment, letting the body pour over the legs. Feeling stable on your feet. Place your hands onto your lower back. Firmly press downwards as your buttocks press down. Squeeze them. Tighten the knee as you rise up. Roll the shoulders. Beautiful. Arms rise. Inhale. Hands meet through the heart. Exhale. Good. Okay. So arms rise. Take a breath in. Open wide. Breath out. And then sit back into your chair pose. So in chair pose, I want you to, instead of arching the lower back and the belly protrudes, tuck the tail. It's much healthier and you'll be able to have connection to core, connection to glutes. Beat the fingers back, your tricep muscles will turn on. And then raise the heels and find your balance. Good, look forward. Perfect. stand on your feet, stand tall, breathe in. Forward fold over your thighs, breathe out. Bend your legs, look in front of you. Hands flat, either on the floor or on your blocks, step back, plank. Good. Knees to the floor, raise the shins, squeeze the buttock cheeks. We're going into cobra. So cobra, your chest will stay lifted. Bend your arms, hug your body with your arms. Hug it in till the armpits close. Lower your thighs, then your belly, and your chest will stay lifted. Legs straighten, and you're in your cobra. Good. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out. One more time. Breathe in, lift up a little higher. Breathing out and relax. Step your feet wider. Step your arms wide. So the elbows are pointing up like tarantulas. And pivot your baby fingers back. So then you're using and strengthening the fingertips. Push into the tops of the feet. We're going to lift up into what is called tarantula. 1, 2, and lift. Breathing in. Breathing out, lower all the way down. Legs together. Hands either on the floor or on your blocks. Now slide them closer to your hips for me. Bend your legs, flex your feet. Squeeze your buttocks. Push up. Belly in. Toes back for plank. Downward facing dog. And take a breath in. Take a breath out. Come onto your stiletto heels. Lift your right leg all the way up. Feel the inner stretch of that left thigh. Good. Take a moment. Right knee to belly. Step it forward. Good. Find your lunge. So instead of dropping the hips where you have no control of the groin, put one hand onto your lower back and lift up your lower back. Lift up your glutes. So now you have power and strength into the back leg. Once you have that balance, hands onto your hips, lift up the chest and find your crescent pose. You know you're in the right position if you can bend your back leg and slowly lower it to the floor with ease. If it's too wide, make it narrower. If it's too short, make it wider. So find your position where it feels good. Left back leg is straight, front leg is bent, arms rise, inhale, crescent pose. And take a breath in, take a breath out. Come onto the stiletto of the back heel. Settle the breath. Draw the hands down through the heart. Pivot on your back foot, open to warrior 2. I'm just going to move my front block. Warrior 2, your back foot, back leg is nice and straight. Your front leg is bent. Careful that the groin muscle doesn't collapse down. If it collapses and you go too deeply down, you're not going to have the power to use this muscle. You always want to go down with resistance. So you bend your leg and then almost push away from the floor so you can come up a little bit and you'll have traction into your adductors and make you much stronger. The knee like you've got a zip, lift it up. The buttock cheek nice and firm. The hands open and then open them up. So when the hands are open, the baby finger line, the armpit line, really strengthens as opposed to the top line when the hands are down. So arms open, elbows a little bit bent, and then you can adjust the hands. Beautiful. And extend into the back, reverse warrior. If you raise the toes of the front foot, you're going to strengthen that thigh even more because the inner arch is turned up. Stronger, I know. Back to warrior 2, take a pause. Lengthen the body. So my leg's exactly where it is. Just lengthen the body towards the front leg. So both sides of the body are nice and long. Find your extended side angle. So resting the forearm onto the thigh or reaching and grabbing onto the front shin. Left arm up and over, diagonally over. So don't bend the arm, but lift it up. Careful that the hips don't lower down the groin, lift up again. So it makes it much stronger. Perfect. Inhale, straighten your legs. And move to reverse trikonasana. Triangles, so the legs are nice and straight. You're opening up the waist on the right. Back to your center, strong arms, palms open, so use the armpit muscle, intercostals, so the ribs don't flare, or rather draw them in, you use the core. Like we did sitting, lengthen through the sideline. Perfect. Get as long as you can. Let your gaze be your backhand so that your hand is in line with your shoulder. Find your geometry. Float your right hand down to grab the shin or put it onto a block. Squeeze and tighten the right buttock cheek. And the last cue, swivel your right foot out slightly so the lower back has space. Good. Then reach your arm up and over for the transition. As you transition, bend your front leg, face the back, front of the room. Lift up the back heel and lower the knee. That just gives you a little bit of space to align the hips now. Good. Straightening the front leg so that the hamstring now can get a chance to straighten. Half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Forward again into your lunge, blocks or no blocks. You're going to raise the left knee, step forward and fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Hands on your lower back so you have connection to your feet, pressing down through the lower back, curl up through the front leg. Letting the arms rise as you breathe in, hands through the heart as you breathe out. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to just make myself a little bit so I don't cut off my, there we go, cut off my arms. Much better. Okay, sorry that the screen's a little bit, I know, I don't have a professional camera person, but it's all good. Shows you how real this is. Arms rise, inhale. That's much better, you see me. Open wide, exhale. Into Utkatasana, chair pose. So you see the thunderbolt line from my arm to my body to my legs. That's a nice thunderbolt. And then again, don't arch the lower back, but contract. Arms sweep away, beak the fingers, and find your balance. There we go. Good. Lower the heels, stand tall, breathe in. Forward fold over the thighs, breathe out. Halfway lift, look forward, step back to plank. Lower the knees, raise the shins, squeeze the buttocks, bend the arms and hug the body. Now this time we're going to go into low press up, chaturanga. So lower in one line, shoot the legs back, chaturanga. Good. Push forward over the feet, lift the chest. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Don't throw the head back. I kind of prefer to look forward. I find it's just a healthier option for my neck. Use the feet, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Each time you do it, the legs have a chance to just stretch a little bit more. Be gentle. No pain, please. Onto your stiletto so the inner thighs lift. Left leg rises now. Lift it up. Step it forward, lunge. Lift your hips. So keep the lower back lifted. It's almost like it's in line, almost in line with the shoulders. Once you have your balance, push into the back toe, both hands onto the hips. Lift the body up, moving into your crescent pose. And careful if the heel is low. I find I have no power. Lift the heel right up so you're on your big toes. Squeeze the buttock cheeks. Both arms rise, crescent pose. Hands through the heart. Take a breath out. Breathing in. Pivot. Open wider legs to your warrior two. Align your front leg, your back leg. Space to the back, lower back. Reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Back to warrior two as you breathe out. Lengthen through the left arm, reaching to the front. Let the left arm rest onto the thigh, just lightly. Don't dump weight, just lightly lifted. Right arm reaches up and over. Can you squeeze your right buttock cheek a little bit more? Soften the belly so it doesn't stick forward. Draw it in. Inhale, come up to straight legs. Aligning with the horizontal line of the arms, moving into reverse trikonasana. Steady your balance as you push through the mound of the front foot, especially the big toe. Press that down. Inhale through the center. Open the palms, lengthen through the left arm. Look to the right. Find full trikonasana. Left hand reaches for the shins. Squeeze the buttock cheeks. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Good. Inhale and then reach the right arm up and over. Bend your front leg. Pivot to the front on the back foot, finding your lunge. Then lower that right knee to the floor. I love the use of blocks, so I use it a lot. You can just have your hands on the floor or use your blocks. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. So half splits, for here, where my hips are, this is where my hip bone is, it should be in line with the knee, not further back. So that isn't the pose. For me, this is the pose. The reason I say that is if it's half splits, the ultimate pose would be sliding your leg forward and keeping your body upright. So, practice rather going up than going down. Moving into your lunge again, taking your blocks or hands near your feet. Lift up the back knee, big step forward, Uttanasana. Make your way all the way up as the arms circle wide. Draw the hands through the heart and breathe out. Inhale one more time. Arms rise. Arms open wide. Exhale. This time sit into chair and take a breath. Sweep your arms back and raise the heels. Land with your feet. Rise up. Breath in. Fold over the thighs. Breath out. Halfway lift. Take a breath in. Step back to plank, breath out. Good. Chaturanga Dandasana, full version. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Remember, you can do any of the versions before. Adha Mukha Svanasana, all the way up. Raise the heels, right leg rises, slow and steady. Swing it forward and step. Now place the back heel flat on the floor. Often makes it a shorter stance. Use your blocks. Slowly start coming up. Find your hips. What's really important here is that left hip doesn't open, it closes. So swing that left hip, squeeze the left buttock cheek, and allow yourself to lift the front part of the pelvis. So you might not have such an intense bend in the front leg. Always shorter than warrior two and crescent. Once you have that adjustment, make sure your right foot is on the right track, your left foot on the left track, both arms rise. Hands through the heart, exhale. Now move forward as we move into warrior three. Raise the back heel. You're already halfway there. Lean and launch until you come onto the big toe. I like to start bending my standing leg. I have more strength there. Once I'm ready and the leg is poker stiff, flex the foot. And from the heel of the foot, lift it up, feeling the glute. Hands at the heart, or hands by your sides, out back, or arms forward, the most advanced version. Bring the hands to meet. Bend the leg, find your balance, slowly round into it. Intercostal muscles and abdominals will turn on. And step your feet together. Last side. Inhale, arms rise. Wide open, exhale. Into chair pose, reach. Flying chair with me on stilettos. Perfect. Lower the heels, stand tall, breathe in. Forward fold, Uttanasana, breathe out. Halfway lift, take a breath in, step back to plank, breath out. At this point, You either do full version, half version, or straight into down dog, your choice. So if you're doing full chaturanga, launch on those toes, keep the legs tight, buttocks firm, bend the arms, go forward and lift Urdhva Mukha, up and over the feet, Adho Mukha. Raise the heels, left leg rises, slowly lift the leg, nice and straight. Step the foot forward. Adjust your back foot for your warrior one. Remember to breathe in, breathe out. Using the blocks, I'm coming up a little bit higher. The focus is the back leg, especially the baby toe side of the back leg. Press down there. Move your front foot a little to the left, so it's on the left track. Find your balance, hands onto your hips. Your right hip forward, belly in, buttocks firm, and then arms rise. Whether you interlace your hands or keep them palms together, push through the back heel. That's the power point. Good. Stay there for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Draw the hands down through the heart. Raise the back heel and launch your body. So warrior three, often we refer to as aeroplane as well. So the aeroplane is launching forward and up. If you look down, the weight of the head drops your body and gravity will work against you. So hop forward and look forward. Let the body feel like it's launching upwards. Once you feel secure in your standing leg, the left leg, flex the right foot and lift it up. Once you're totally feeling secure, straighten both legs. But the leg that is lifted, the right leg, straight as a poker. Very good. And then returning to one-legged standing, bending so all the abdominal muscles have turned on. Then make it pretty. Point your foot and step. Nice. Let your arms rise. Then open them wide. Place your hands at the heart. Come onto your tiptoes. Bend your legs and ever so slowly come down with me to the floor. Those of you who can, your ankles allow, no hands. Those of you who need to, use your hands and open up. Try not to use your hands. Get into the habit of that. You're using different muscles then. And cross your legs. Let your arms just frame to the side. So we're ending off. It was quite an invigorating little practice. Time goes by so quickly, but I wanted to do a shorter version for you, letting the arms rise, breathing in. Just finishing off with one lateral stretch to the right. Inhale through the center and over towards the left. Exhale. Inhale through the center, hands through the heart. Exhale. Turn and seated twist towards the right. It's more open in the spine now. Releasing, facing the front, arms float up. And hands through the heart as you breathe out. Turn and twist. Right hand to knee, left hand behind you. Oof. Nice into the front part of the belly. Really gets a chance to release. And releasing. Close your eyes now with me. Let the arms float all the way up. Bring the hands down through the heart and let the hands rest just between your chest, near the sternum. Feel space in the neck again. Steadying the breath, bowing the head down to the heart. And to a lovely, lovely day further. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. So if you enjoyed my sequence and you want more, press and like, and remember to subscribe. See you soon.